Here come a couple of guys wearing a little bit different look. Bob Tasca, who's got a new paint scheme on that motorcraft. Quick lane Mustang over on the left side, hottest funny car on the planet right now. And Ron Capps for Napa Auto Care. They're switching it up a little bit this weekend for the reigning champ. Tasca, 5 of the last 6 races, has been in the final round. 3 of the last 4 races, he's been in the winner's circle, including the last 2. He comes in here riding a hot streak and really wanting to conquer this joint. And for Ron Capps, we talked about it earlier, a new look, the Napa Auto Care. Working with Gear Wrench, of course, and Toyota Gazoo Racing. Supra, well, Dean Antonelli, who's the crew chief on that gold and blue machine, said there's an 86 out there. All he's got to do is show it to us.
He could show it to us, or Bob Tasca III, Mike Neff, and John Schaefer. You know, we talk about teams, quote-unquote, working on stuff. We talk about teams trying to work on a package. Well, that's exactly what Bob Tasca's team did for the first 8 to 10 races of this season. And then all of a sudden, we watched the car get incrementally better, and then we watched it turn into the monster that it's been over the last 6 races. It's been an incredible thing to watch.
Yeah, Tasca, you know Bob. He's a very confident, very positive-thinking guy. He said this morning at the Youth and Education's presentation, I have enough clutch discs to run every single run the rest of the year and not run out of a batch. They feel like they're in a very comfortable position. How about it? Check out the screen down there. Bob Tasca goes 3.8, 7.8, 331, goes to the top. Ron Capps 3.910, only 299 miles an hour. Flames down a little bit early. Both of them very solid at the 8th mile, and Bob Tasca is now number 1. Let's go to Joe.
Out here with Mike, Neff, you guys are an incredible run, but it really matters here at the Big Go. Number 1 for the moment. Do you think it'll hold up?
No, these are 2 good cars here. I mean, it's a good run for us. That's about what we were looking for. I just wanted to make sure we got something on the board. You know, the first run's important, keep you on the offense for the rest of the weekend. So we're happy with it, wherever it ends up. 2011,
you raced your driver here at the Big Go. What do you remember from that final?
In the final in Indy driving, it was an experience I'll never forget. And getting the win light was one of the highlights of my career for sure.
Thinking forward as we take another look down there at the NHRA.TV replay.
You just watch Tasca's side of the racetrack. It is a thing of beauty. They have so much going in their wind in their sails right now. Capps' car made a drastic move, and he hit the wall down there.
I did not see that in the dark down there. Yeah, so let's take Ron Capps' run off the board. We'll take another look at that, but I'm certain he hit before the finish line marker. If you hit past the finish line, the run would still count. But I'm almost certain he hit before that 1,000-foot mark, and it looks like that Gazoo Toyota is going to have a little IRP stripe down the side of it. Guys, can we take one more look at that, please?
The side impact here could be trouble as far as the chassis and everything goes. They'll go back and look at it, but Alan, as you mentioned, I absolutely 100% has looked down for the Fatheads drone. Did not see it. Here we look again.
Just watch the right side of the screen. The Napa Auto Care machine made a pretty good move out there at 600 feet. Ron was off the throttle, but yeah, there's no question. Contact before the finish line. So that run will be disallowed. And Ron Capps will come back tomorrow, not only having to start from scratch, but having to run way up at the front of the pack.